Ready now, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And there's out number two. So digging in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brantley.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And a fastball swung on. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lindor.
Ball one. Swung on and missed. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1 strike now from Cole. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from. Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The designated hitter, number 44.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has a 3 for 12 line. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That is it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Franmil.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. And now is Yasiel Puig, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's had some success, 5 for 11. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The second baseman, Jason.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that misses for ball 4. So stepping in, number 35, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Greg Allen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Nipped the corner. 2-2. So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is... Here's Carlos Correa now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Carlos Correa.
Sometimes called Shohei. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Chirinos leads off first with one away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Another 2-2 offering. Just hung in there on that one. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. Two gone. Here's George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
This one's flared out toward left. Allen moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now batting, Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 offering. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Michael Brantley as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swings through it for strike number two.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead.
And this one gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and he will be tagged. Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. That's inside. 2-0. One out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him to go. down swinging there. Jose Ramirez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. The 2-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Cole sets. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 23.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The 3rd baseman, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might.
A swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number
in now,
22.
Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Perez.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Standing in, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Robinson. Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So two are gone for the Astros in the fifth, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging. In the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Allen.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2006.
And we'll have to leave it there. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Next to the Astros.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 to Brantley. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that ends the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the
And the
designated
pitch.
hitter,
Fouled off. Reyes, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's another 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. And that misses for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 44. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. The first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Roberto Perez will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pop straight up. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Striding in for the Indians, number 35. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The left fielder, number 1.
Digging in, Greg Allen. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and he pops him up. Bregman into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate for Francisco Lindor. 1 strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos, a hit in 2 tries. So far. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Now at the plate, Jose.
For the Indians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Roberto Ozuna is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Carlos Santana now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Popped him up. Gurriel is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 22.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 0 for 5.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Number 39. Oliver.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Number 35 is there, and he has it for the out. Settling in now, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. A ball and no strikes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman is one away. The runner at first. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, number 35. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Greg Allen waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is
fielder number 1, Greg Allen.
Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On him, and he is out at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will get there to make the run. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Adam Simber takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 90, Adam Simber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Number 20.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One out, nobody. Drilled to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Riding in, Josh Reddick. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1. Strike two. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The set and the 2-2 fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Ramirez.
Josh James comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Popped him up. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now digging in, Carlos Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A bouncer to the left side, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. This will kick up against the wall now. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Franmil Reyes. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hector Rondon, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Rondon certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. It's out of here! Solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Outdoor baseball. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
First baseman, DJ.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to be.
Soft stuff early, then those last.
And we'll have to. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cave racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Full count, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Cave is going to have room out there as he puts this. Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the Twins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nelson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. This will kick up against the wall now. Sano is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's Jake Cave to the plate, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 2.
Gleyber Torres.
Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. To take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. DJ LeMahieu would be next. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So one away now in Minnesota third, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-1. Popped straight up. Severino has a play. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. And into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and one strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gonzalez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Rosario. And that one is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. The 0-1 is a curveball high, 1-1.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he struck him out. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time. And Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The designated hitter.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scope is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. And that fastball. Taken, but into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Kepler, an RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton. It's out of here! So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Cave. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground to second for Torres. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back. It is gone. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. In now, Jonathan Scope. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he fouls this one off. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. And it's fouled away. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
Got in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
The first baseman, T.J.
Lays off 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. But right there is the second baseman, and that will. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
No left fielder, Eddie.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And the Twins have a golden opportunity here. They've got themselves a leadoff triple.
The designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH. Nelson Cruz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bullet to first base. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. And now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets. Digging in, Max Kepler.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gonzalez.
Just keeping him close. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The catcher.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. It's out of here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something. Way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Giancarlo.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Coming to the plate now, Torres. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that misses 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. The next 3-2. Ball 4.
Take the base.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tyler Duffy gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Twins.
On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
On to first, it's a double. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman,
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Number 68, Dylan.
The 1-0.
Betances.
Fouled off. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage
The
with
left fielder, number 20.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jonathan Scope is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 0 for 4. And he misses there, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your back, visualizing hitting a home run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's 1 for 2. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. The 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Standing in, Aaron Hicks will swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Again, he sends it out of play. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. He's set. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Cave is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Ball game tonight.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all.